A very good evening to all of you guys here in the Twitch chat and in the watch party as well, or watching through the Thank You Online client. Good to have you all here for the fifth and last round of the Challenger stage. This is the game before the last game, that will be tomorrow. Winner, of course, will qualify to the Legends stage, and loser is sadly leaving the tournament with Lucky 7. In the most difficult way there is, in a 2-2 scoreline, so close to getting more. My name is Renke, I'll be your commentator, but also your broadcaster today, so don't expect a, a very active commentating by me. I'm very sorry, but I'll try to do my best here to do both. It's RYZEN versus METAMORPHOSIS. It's RYZEN currently pulling their first flag here on cross. And nice overdrive by Anywhere, delaying any capture opportunities. And it looks like this will be... Oh, that's a nice OD by Sanguine. Kind of missed that one. It looks like RYZEN should be eventually able to get this capture. 2-2-3 going for the return there, but not able to stay alive long enough. This capture is really getting delayed here. Eden now can even pull. Repair kit is... Okay, never mind. I want to say repair kit is here below. But that is not even time to get there. But this looks really messy now. Priority has a Titan Dome. Will be used for a lot of players to get healed by. And it's still not a capture yet. Basho delaying a second more. 2-2-3 has a Viking OD. Decides to use, but a bit too late. And now he has to turn this one around because the capture for RYZEN is on that board. Now he needs to use that overdrive to give Eden a lot of space for a pull. Never mind though, Eden gets knocked down. And that's that attack done. Metamorphosis is not able to counter attack, and RYZEN 1-0. Let's quickly introduce the teams while we are midway through the round already. It's Sanguine, Default, Villainous, Satu and Aku. Those are the names playing for RYZEN. And on the other side, Metamorphosis, we have Anywhere, Priority, Eden, Basho and 2-2-3. Those are the teams facing up against each other in the most important match of this season for these teams. At least until now, of course. The winning team can even have a more important match later on, but this is definitely a really important match for these teams. Winning means gladiator. Means you have something that you have achieved in esports in the current era of Thank You Online esports. Lucky 7 means that you showed up, and that's not what you want to go for. Especially for a team that is managing to get a 2-2 scoreline in the bracket. You already proved that you have done more than just showing up. It's just unfortunate then that you can only one of these teams can can really show that they have done more than just showing up, you know. But that's the current state, and that's what these teams are fighting for. Is Default continuing this pool? I don't know how Metamorphosis didn't return there, but that tank was blocking it very nicely. And Default very close to the capture. Will we see a mess again, or will Sanguine do it quick? No, it's not working here for RYZEN. Anywhere not able to go for the return. Aku not able to capture as well, but now Default has to capture. He got me worried for a second, but 2-3 pulled the flag after the capture was registered. So RYZEN in a 2-0 lead here on cross, and that's their own map pick. So they should be winning this one, although map picks in Thank You Online, yeah, I don't think that's the most important in this level of esports, to be honest. What's up, KGF? What's up, all you guys in chat? Hi, Julia. Good to see you all here in this Metamorphosis versus RYZEN match. Still 3 minutes left here in that first round. Overdrive box dropping. Priority trying to use and take is risky though. Sanguine will be there too late. So it's a good use and take by Metamorphosis. That has to take some risks right now because they are 2-0 down. And there are only 3 minutes left for them to get back to this one. Two to three right now, pulling the flag. At the same time, we see Villainous trying to counterpull here with the Paladin Overdrive, staying alive for long enough to touch that flag and delay here for Metamorphosis. But anywhere going for the return, Eden should be able to continue this pull, but AQ, it would be definitely a different story if AQ still had a speed boost available for him. But that wasn't the case. And Eden very close to continuing with this capture. A nice Viking OD from 2 to 3. Or was it 2 to 3? No, it was RYZEN. Just delay and delay and delay. And now Villain is getting that return. RYZEN able to be so... I don't know what Echo did there, but to be asking so much... focus from Metamorphosis, and they are not able to close these captures. This should have been a capture for Metamorphosis, to be honest, but I don't know, not able to do so. And now with 2 minutes on the clock only, it's really looking unlikely for RYZEN. Ooh, nice overdrive by Becco, double kill on Setu and Echo. It would have been a really great OD if there could have been a pool created from it. That's exactly what 2 to 3 is trying to do, but not able to do so. That was a nice OD still, and making it a triple kill as well after that double OD and one more kill with just a normal turret. Plays like that, hopefully inspire Metamorphosis to do something more in that second round, because with just 55 seconds on the clock, this round is over. This capture, although, could definitely be a bit of a boost here for Metamorphosis. Right now is default not able to get back to his safe Titan Dome, but Basho, that's a nice spawn, to be honest. Pulling to rush the flag right now. And that could be the first capture for Metamorphosis. With only 30 seconds on the clock, so it doesn't change the game, but it's definitely a nice motivational boost before going into the second round. And what's a nice boost for me is that I have someone joining me. Although not yet, I think.
He said I was gonna join him. I've just been here for the vibes.
Okay, you can go.
Nah, I'm here to help out, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yes.
It's Jack in the call.
Welcome. Yep.
Good evening, how are you doing?
Doing good, bro. I mean, I just joined the game. I don't know what the end overall score is, but looks like RYZEN's winning.
Yep.
I believe it's RYZEN.
RYZEN did win the first round, 2-1 scoreline, but to be honest, it was a lot less close than the scoreline thinks it is, you know? It's not an English sentence, but you know what I mean.
I got you. What about Amor versus Help? Which team won?
It's tomorrow.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're only doing the stream today. I forgot.
Yeah, they are spreading it out today. I don't know why. It's nice though. 2 days of action.
Yeah.
But Amor versus Help. I don't know. Help is not really feeling it this tournament. And all rankings long. They have been at the bottom, and Amor should be able to win that one. To be honest.
I mean, you start somewhere, don't you?
Shoot. Oh, so you bet where your team starts? Yeah, of course. But
yeah.
If they win this, they start with Gladiator, and I think Amor earns that more. Not to be negative towards the other team, but it's just Amor showed the results in the rankings more than Help did. So it will be if I had to pick a winner, it will be Amor.
No, I completely understand.
Amor lost some weird games this rankings and this major also already.
I mean, a lot of teams have been making some really big fuffles here and there, like KO versus Script. On paper, it should have been a game for KO, but Script managed to bounce back. But
What happened
yeah,
after that?
and then the day after that, KO did get the win. But I mean, that was due to technical defeat.
hmm
Um, but with that being said, did they call a tech pause here or something?
I don't know. I don't know. I have chat hidden because I'm.
Oh no, no, right, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I forgot it's 10:10 they self, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Been a long day, bro.
Yep, yep. But to be honest, I'm more really lucky. They won against Metamorphosis. I don't know if you know, but they won in Highlands after one or two overtime rounds because someone from Metamorphosis didn't have the checker on. So that was a really unlucky defeat. We have seen a 14 rounds Highlands map already this major, and this could have
Yeah,
been a repeat, but esports checker stopping that. And because they faced Metamorphosis already and also faced RYZEN already. Oh no, no, I'm saying that wrong. Because they faced Metamorphosis already and Metamorphosis already played against Help. Amor only could meet Help for this round, and I think that's the luckiest matchup. So one esport checker mistake, potentially giving Gladiator.
yeah, it's a big upset if that is the case. But talking about cases, Priority uses two Titan ODs, one to take the first serve drive and his second one just to secure the damage there. Eden will be getting that first capture in the second round here. So it looks like the tables have turned because Ryzen won the last game 2-1, but a nice early capture coming in here by Metamorphosis.
Yeah, that's great. Competitive game. That's something we would love to see. I think these teams are fairly close to each other as well. Um,
Yeah,
so it's said that someone has to go and someone will get Glady. But yeah, that's just how esport works.
exactly, exactly. I mean, both these teams as well are using exactly the same combination, so it's kind of funny to see, and it's gonna really just come down to skill and team coordination. Um, but a good, interesting match for a finale game, I guess you could say. One of them will be knocked out, and the other one will be getting Gladiator.
Yep, yep, yep. Another OD box dropping will be priority, although I thought it would be, but AQ knocking down priority. Now nice grenade for Eden, and he will claim that OD from one of his teammates or himself. He has to quickly make the
Ooh,
decision though.
yeah.
Sanguine use and take.
Sanguine, yeah, just in the nick of time. Um, but yeah, still 7 minutes to go here, so still lots of time.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And I have to say, that Metamorphosis for, quick capture really changed this game. Last game we saw Ryzen with a capture first, and they just kept playing a bit offensive, and Metamorphosis could not really react. Right now, Metamorphosis can yeah, say how this game will be played. They can play defensive, and then it's just how it works. They are in the lead, so I am
Yeah,
very curious about if they can win this round this time.
would make it more interesting for us to say the least. But with that being said, um, there's still plenty of time for Ryzen to like bounce back. Loads of overdrive as well from both teams, which could be used as well. So I'm sure we're going to be seeing something big happen in a minute or two. But Eden is trying to pull a second flag for his team. His supplies do run out, and he does get taken out before he could even leave their base.
Yeah, those ODs will be important anywhere now on top of the map, knowing that there will be another OD box dropping, so he can use and take that Ares OD. That's a very powerful way of getting into someone's base. They have to change their plans though, because Villainous and Default both pulling in and really asking for a bit of attention there for Metamorphosis. And that way, this planned attack will not really work out.
Exactly. Villainous did use a Paladin OD up against Eden, but Eden successfully took him out. But there is a Akru pushing on the left side with Default. Default using a really good grenade onto Bacho, making him no repair and a good cancellation from Aku onto Bacho. But for some reason, Aku is going to be locking and just driving blindlessly onto their flag. But Villainous might be able to live up to a name, but I spoke too soon.
Yeah, let's take a look at Sanguine and Echo though. Maybe that overdrive from Sanguine could start something. Echo now using on the
Oh,
house. And
guys, the house is one.
the house has won? What?
It's like a reference. You say he's one, meaning he's one shot.
Oh, that way, yeah. I never in esport comms. That really shows right now. Um,
Yeah, true.
but yeah, I have to say, and not to talk negative about Echo, but those overdrives are not hitting it this match. And maybe there are the nerves, but I feel like I have seen him play better before.
Yeah, I can't say much about Crusader, mate. I'm most trash on that one. But with that being said, still under 5 minutes here for the blue team to kind of make a name for themselves, bounce back or whatnot. Um, yeah, let's see what will occur.
Yep, for sure. This is going to be an interesting second half of this round. Overdrive on an all-time low here for RYZEN though. So for Metamorphosis, this sounds like a good moment to get to a 2-0 advantage. And anywhere in Betcher
Yeah,
thinking the same thing. Map control in the middle being taken, but Acumo Villainous from the left side. Right now pulling in default as
yeah.
well. Fight Titan OD can be really annoying in the next minute.
I think they're waiting for priority to like use on death so default can cancel out his, but default's gonna be using, in my opinion, he should have pulled behind, used behind the house, so it'd be harder for priority to cancel it.
Hmm.
And the other thing would be, um, possibly just not waste as much time because they're letting errors use an OD on them. Um, no, so all those Titan ODs have really just gone to waste right now. They're losing the map, and also priority going to be using his Titan OD and the kind of area which I was suggesting for the blue side.
Yeah, you have some cover, for the grenades indeed, and for ODs that are trying to
Yeah,
hit you, because there's of course still damage that is able to get through that Titan overdrive. Um,
yeah, exactly.
Talking about ODs, another one dropping anywhere, losing the position to take it. So that will be villainous for the taking. Or once again, Ryzen is trying to save it or not. I don't know. I thought default would go for that one, but villainous changed his mind.
Yeah, for real.
Sometimes the real villain is your
Sanguine.
teammate. Nah, joking.
Nah, you lost. Depends who's on your team. But Sengun going to be pushing up the top right without repair or any drops here. Um, and yeah, they are pushing in. Villain is going to be using a Paladin OD on the left side. He is taking damage from Eden though, and Satu isn't in the greatest of positions either. But kill feed is looking fairly blue, so possibly they can do something right now. But it's looking like a pull is being made, but a lot of players are on respawn.
Yeah, villainous indeed pulling right now, but Setu not able to connect with that flag after villainous dropped down, and Besho getting pretty much a free return there. Metamorphosis keeping that 1-0 lead. Yeah, they could detect the pace here, Metamorphosis. They play a very defensive game, and so far it's working on because RYZEN is not able to break through that defense so far. Because Acu right now pulling the flag, once again, questionable OD to be honest. Villainous continuing this pull. Setu should meet with him and not push mid, I think, but
Yeah.
that decision has been made already, and that's a return for Metamorphosis down to the last minute.
Well, still 1 minute to go here to tie it out and possibly make the overall score just 1-0. But but yeah, 1-1, sorry, not 1-0. Um, but yeah. I don't know. I don't think they're going to be able to capture this. 223 is pulling the flag though. His 1 HP does get taken out by default. And Aku is trying to push in. Satter's going to be using a Viking OD, but Priority uses such a good Titan OD on Death there.
Yeah, for sure, giving Metamorphosis the defense they need for the last 40 seconds here. And the time is really running out for RYZEN right now. And I have to say, the Metamorphosis defense was looking quite good. Um, some good defensive ODs, and RYZEN, they I don't know, they were just not able to break through that defense. That's quite weird to see on a map like Cross, to be honest.
Yeah, for real, actually. Normally we'd be seeing that on maps like Highland, right?
Yeah, we would already be surprised with the capture there.
Yeah.
But this game being
But
1-0 for Metamorphosis, overall score between all the rounds is 1-1. So a total tie moving over to the next map. That will be Iran.
yeah, let's see what will be the main stake here. What team will be able to come victorious? I believe they just need a win, right? Or is it a win and a tie?
It's a lot of rounds still left. It's you have to get to 3-1 at least.
Okay. Well, let's just wait for the map link here and then we'll join and check it out.
For one
But whilst
reason.
that's being said, I will be right back for like 2-3 minutes.
Yep, you're good. Okay, other people in back home could enjoy some good thank you line team music. I don't know why, but my game music was on. Hopefully that will not be in your head for the rest of the day. But it's a nice team song, to be honest. Iran is the map pick for Metamorphosis, so they are feeling that that's a good map to play on. We will be finishing on Molotov, by the way, so sides will be really important. But did not really pay attention to sides, but after next map is getting started, we really should look into which team will be the first team playing around on the red base. I assume it is RYZEN because they have decided to play Molotov, and they definitely should take something like that in consideration. But let's wait and see. Okay, players are already joining in that map. Okay, guys, welcome back to the battlefield. I had to check something for you guys because last round we watched Metamorphosis win, but once again, disabled esports checker for that team. Something that is hunting them down this whole season already. So it's currently an 0-2 lead for RYZEN because RYZEN or Metamorphosis lost that last round because of a disabled esports checker. Really unfortunate for that team. And now having to fight a 2-0 score deficit. Yeah, that's a terrible. I want to say a terrible. Yeah, it's a terrible mistake by them. And really unfortunate. That could cost them a lot. So let's hope they can bounce back on their own map pick here on Iran. But this is a really unfortunate game for them. Yeah, Yarakov, you really cursed them, I think. Nah,
I think I came back and gave him the bad luck on my way here. Um, but yeah, that is tough to swallow.
Second.
I saw on my phone that the referees gave you an update, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah, they're really, really unfortunate. Second time this challenger stage only, and at least that I know of. And yeah, it's costing them a lot. It has cost them a win already, and this can be the second time. Although right now they are starting with a 2-0 lead, so maybe they play better when they are a bit tilted. But it looks like they will not make it a quick game. They will not make it a blowout score for RYZEN. They just fight back. And if they pick this map back to back, then it's all good already. So
Imagine if you could, but I mean, right now you can't, but later on.
what do you mean? Sorry.
Later, wait. Sorry, I'm confusing myself there.
No worries. I'm also confused. We'll be moving over to the amazing map of Molotov for the third round.
Oh no, you're joking.
And I'm not. So it will be.
Yeah, at least it's not Highland. That's one thing.
That's one thing. But
Because
RYZEN has been quite smart. A big brain move. They will be playing the first round of Molotov on that red base and also the first OT round if we get there. So RYZEN, they picked that map and they did pick it for a reason. You should only pick that
Yeah.
map when you are playing the red base rounds. The first round and the first OT round. Or do you not swap-
Exactly.
Or do you not swap
No,
sides in
you're right.
OT?
Wait, on OD?
Yeah, round 6 and then first OT round. Do you swap sides or do you not? I'm not
Uh,
fully sure. I think you do, to be honest.
you would join the map on. It would be A for the host, and then it would be B for the host, and then it would be A again. But on the next when it resets or like when you rejoin, you just stay in the map. You don't need to change. But with that being said, a flag is being pulled here, by the way. Eden's going to be using his Paladin OD, and they're doing a good job of just wasting time here, using their grenades, and it looks like they're even going to counter pull. Priorities pulling the flag, but it won't be able to go much further than that, apart from a return. Yeah, let's see what happens with this OD box dropping.
You do swap sides for first overdrive round only in best of 2. Yeah, exactly. This is something I remember this very vaguely. But in the best of 3 maps, because map picking is different, I don't know why they do this, but they don't switch sides in the first overtime round. You have host guest host, just like you switch maps. I don't know why they do this, but I was reading the rule book. That's why I was a bit silent. But they do this in the best of 3 map format. So RYZEN will have the red base for round 5, but they will have back-to-back blue bases for round 6 and 7, or the first OT round being 7.
If they remember, and if we get there.
If they remember. But if I was the enemy team, if I was Metamorphosis, I would remember, give them the reminder. That was the word I was searching for.
Yeah. Know what you mean?
These are the things you should say
mean-
when you are in the negative scenario, and you should really shut up if you if you're not.
Exactly. Talking about shutting up, looks like anywhere Priority and Eden really shut the mouths of these RYZEN players because they managed to pull and capture their first flag here on Iran. Third flag, sorry, on Iran. And an OD box is dropping, so RYZEN really is in a tough situation. They nearly got a
Oof.
flagpole, but Bacho went back and had full focus, which is really good with this team. Surprisingly, I would have thought RYZEN would have done better.
Yeah, especially after Metamorphosis being so unlucky, that would make them play less good, you expect. And giving RYZEN definitely the
Yeah.
edge over this match. Because RYZEN, I don't know. I didn't want to pick a favorite at the start, but RYZEN was my favorite, and I was wrong. At least for now. For this map, they are still 2-0 up in the overall score. So it's definitely not a disaster yet for them. But if they want to claim it at round 5, and that's definitely their plan, then they really should win next round.
Yeah, and I wonder who they'll get as their opponents. That's the other thing. But with that being said, Anywhere once again has an Eris ID which you can use. There's 3 minutes on the clock here. Sato is trying to pull the flag, once again being alone whilst doing it, and I think that's the kind of lack this team is having here on Iran, is they're just pushing like headless chickens.
Yeah, that's a good point you're making. It doesn't really look coordinated, does it?
No, I think the red team's doing a lot better job of actually talking to each other. It just seems like a load of scatterness over the blue side.
Yeah, it does. It does. OD box dropping in the middle, and right now RYZEN can maybe do something coordinate to force a return here. Sanguine doing it pretty much solo though, so not a lot has to be asked. Arlington, if they want to have a good second round in this map, they should at least get a capture here to get a bit of feeling here. Arlington doing a good job with that overdrive, but Basho delaying a lot with that Crusader OD he used, and Sanguine missing the flag. Jack, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, this is looking peak, but Eden pulling the flag, used his OD, and this is going to be the fourth capture. It's unlucky.
Down to the last 2 minutes here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This round is pretty much over. I just hope for a close fourth round. But Metamorphosis, if they can win this fourth round as well, the momentum definitely starts to switch towards their side.
Yeah, exactly. Because remind me, what's the current score due to like all the technical defeats?
Yeah, it's 2-0 for Ryzen still. And with this win, it will be 2-1 for Metamorphosis. Or Metamorphosis.
Yeah, so they still have tons of time.
Yeah, they do. But if Ryzen cannot finish it in round 5, you have that back-to-back red base round for Metamorphosis, as we just figured out. So that will be, I don't know, that can be the moment that they just claim the win in the OT. Yo, Tio, enjoy it.
But this round is definitely over. Nearly 5-3. 5-3? 5-0, sorry.
5-0. Yeah, I wish it was 5-3
Yeah.
or 4-3. That would be a very competitive round.
I don't know where the 3 came from, I'll be honest with you.
Third round it is.
Yeah.
I'm bailing you
Yeah,
out, Jack,
maybe.
but I think it's just because you're tired.
Yeah, I think so, bro.
It's,
But with that being said, let's see what will occur. I mean, I really don't know at this point. Like, I think these teams are getting blessed with not using their checkers properly, and also playing kind of bad in situations. But I think both of them have shown good and bad times, you know?
Yeah, indeed, indeed. This time it was RYZEN really looking weak. So
Yeah.
yeah, what can we say? Apparently, thank you, Jarko, for this one. By the way, apparently there's a reason for not switching sides in the best of three um, map picking system. Because the one of the teams has two maps to pick, so they have a bit more advantage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And they have the
It's first
disadvantage.
you pick the first map you play, then you ban two, and then you pick. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So this to straighten this advantage, the team that picks two maps has the disadvantage in overtime.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Team Ryzen.
now we're gonna see a technical pause. So I mean, I don't know. They're probably gonna be deciding what to do here. Whilst they do that, I mean, we can probably look into it more. But I mean, I don't know. With this band layout, whatever, like this in this stage, I remember I got confused one time. Well, it was I think it was when was it? It was when I was a leader of a team. I think it was when I was in Emeralds, and I didn't realize about the picking of a map, and I was supposed to ban it, and that's why we played Molotov on one of the maps.
That's the most jack thing I
But
ever heard.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, by the way,
I mean,
Ryzen.
I think it was streamed as well.
I remember a game where you chose Molotov and I was confused about it. Maybe it's that
Yeah,
one.
because I did it so quick. I was like, guys, we banned Molotov, and they're like, yeah, not thinking like I was gonna click on it. I clicked on it, and they're like, what did you do? Like, why?
Did you
We've
win that
never
match?
played Molotov. I think we lost one round or we tied one round and we won the other. I can't remember. But no, it was a funny day, that's for sure.
Yep, it is. It is.
Um, but yeah,
Um, but by the way, Ryzen they lost last round on score, but they also lost it because of a technical defeat because they had no esport checker on for one of the players. Are both of the teams not using esport checker nowadays, or what are we doing? I don't know. Or is
honestly, I
that
don't know.
program just really confusing? I've never used it, so I don't know.
It's not. It's really not that hard. You just load it, and then it has a start button. Here, I'll show you. Wait, let me turn on my screen share.
Give me 1 second.
So you want to do is you just want to load up your esports tracker or the thing you download on the website, you know?
Yep. The computer virus. Esport checker. Yeah.
Uh,
Is
so you open it,
yeah.
you accept this. You like I click on that because I'm logged in with my browser, like it, and then it connects, and then you just click that, and
That,
that's all.
that's not very difficult.
No, it's pretty easy, but people like misclick this, and sometimes you don't start it. Like that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a cool system. I don't know. It is simple. It's not hard.
It's a bit the same as
Uh,
with the when we had the time in the world around the 2020s with the COVID. You had like those at home for everyone that was in school back then at home tests. They also had like those checker software that pretty much the same idea with tracking what you're doing.
uh, yeah, I didn't know about this. I remember in my job, they would just was it was based off of trust, you know.
They don't trust
Oh,
people. I don't know.
yeah.
It really depends on. I feel like things like that really depends on what you have shown before that, you know. And I have to say one thing, but my class was not really trustworthy. So me neither, by the way. I can't say I've never cheated in class, not in game. In class,
In class, in
yeah.
life.
In life, in games I don't cheat. That's not nice.
Yeah, in game I don't
In real
cheat,
life, it
in
doesn't
life I
matter. It
cheat.
gives you advantages. It's good, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Moral tip to play rank.
But yeah, fun facts. Yeah, fun facts with rank.
But I think that software is
Uh,
kind of the same. But with that being said, Tech Pass is over, right? It should be right now.
I believe so. I was just about to check time, but it's a bit high up in the chat.
Yeah, I forgot how it was as broadcaster, but you don't have chat. It's really different.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It has been a while since
Absolutely.
I
I
broadcasted.
forgot. Yeah, guys, if you wanna, if you wanna broadcast and
Commentate mostly.
show up, yeah, commentate, please.
We are really nice. I think
Yeah.
so, Jack. At least. Jack
And we
is
give good rewards. Benefits are great.
as well.
Health plan is amazing.
Health plan.
Um, dental care is great as well.
Yeah.
That being said,
A lot
though,
of bonuses.
everyone is joining. Yeah, too many bonuses.
Hmm.
Biggest one, being here with everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, that was cringe.
I thought you wanted to say biggest one is meeting me.
Well, that's the second biggest one.
Yeah, if we want to list all those bonuses, tech pauses should be longer, but they are only 5 minutes. And they are over already. Let's start this round. Fourth round already. It's Metamorphosis playing from the blue side. I see I have it wrong. There we go, fixed.
Maybe remind me, mainly not everyone else, but they just need to win this round, RYZEN, and if they do, they pass, right?
No, there's 3-1, and it can still be going towards 3-3 then. So, whatever the outcome is, we will have a fifth round.
Okay.
But
Well.
it will be
Let's
good
see
for
what
Ryzen
they
to
can
win.
do. Yeah, exactly. Just either 2 ties or 2 wins, and that's it.
Yep, exactly. Although 2 ties
Shouldn't
will
be too hard.
still mean a sixth round. Yeah.
Well, now you're just cooking it.
Sorry
You're
that I'm
making
a
it
nerd.
worse. You're burning the pan.
But I legit love numbers. I think that's the problem.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad when it comes to that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, players are selfing here. Overdrive has dropped, and I didn't see who picked it up, but we're checking a split
Aku did.
second here. Ooh, okay.
It was quite a late, quite a late 10-minute 10. That's all I'm going to say. Sometimes when the OD box is very close to be dropping, then the 10-minute 10 can become 10 minutes 7. You know.
Low risky business there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I think
Could
it
be a
was good
human
enough
error.
because everyone did it. You know.
Yeah.
He was not significantly later than the rest, so he will be good.
No, I get you. They, by the way, they changed Firebird to now Hunter Hammer for
Okay.
Sentinel.
I think Hunter Hammer is a bit of old meta, right?
Yeah, it is. I mean, people still use either Hunter, Freeze, or Fire, but I don't know. I've seen Fire being used quite a bit recently.
I don't know. I think Firebird is better, to be honest, on this map. But definitely one of the melee turrets. I think melee is still the better choice on this map, and not Hammer. Because, I don't know. Hammer doesn't give you a lot of advantages, because when you can hit melee, you can hit with Hammer as well. And, like, what type of range do you unlock with Hammer? Because it's always close range on this map, or you're on the outside. And then you shouldn't be there with both of the turrets.
I don't know. I like Hammer's good for pushing people back. Firebird is really good for damage and also like burning people to use their repair. But it's really up to what the team plays, you know.
Definitely.
You could play Shaft.
But yeah, if you have Eto in your team, you will.
Yeah, exactly. But with that being said, still 0-0, 2 minutes in. Previous round wasn't like this.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was definitely a quick capture for Metamorphosis. Right now they are starting a bit more calmly, and I hope that RYZEN can show a bit more of those skills they have. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
because last round
That'd
was
be
quite one-sided. Priority trying to uh, claim that flag, but that doesn't work out. It's a solo pool. No OD is being used, so that was a good choice. Bajo now pulling as well, or Basho. I don't know how to pronounce that name, but that is quite a nice OD and anywhere assisting 223 here, but they are just not able to drive towards that small part of the map with some dead tanks in the way. Blocking
yeah.
tactically is so big on this map as well.
Yeah, it is. Imagine if you had Mammoth. Crazy.
When Mammoth will become meta, we will have so many ties.
I mean, we saw it before.
Has Mammoth been meta?
Yeah,
Oh, but
Mr. Vanker used it.
that's long before. That's before I watched esports. I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, you are here for years longer than I am.
Yeah, it's a good point. But nah, it happens. It happens. Anyway, Sasu pulling the flag here, but Batcher being caught in the crossfire does get taken out, and it looks like it's gonna be a return. But yeah, this is already a better looking round. I mean, maybe not great for the team which is losing right now and doesn't necessarily want to get a tie, but it's looking good for the other team.
Yeah, RYZEN really would love a tie here because the next round is nearly a guaranteed win. The only result they don't want is losing this round, because then it will
Yeah,
become very
exactly.
tricky for them. Um, but no, for sure, it is looking quite good for RYZEN. Villain is currently trying to pull their first capture, not able to do so, but yeah, this is definitely an upgrade from the RYZEN we have seen last round. I just hope we will have a round without any esports checker issues this time.
Hmm. We could probably bet on it, but let's see.
I think the payout will be quite low because it's happening fairly frequent at the moment.
Yeah, and also only got 10 goal boxes, so unlucky.
Oei, oei, oei.
But with that being said, 5 minute mark is looking really good here. I've said it multiple times, but I'll keep saying it because honestly, if they're able to tie this out, I would probably opt to just try and play the safe card rather than lose because they know they can lose against this team. It's just a matter of mistakes.
Yeah, I feel like both of the teams can win rounds indeed. It really depends indeed on the mistakes the enemy team is making. And also the mistakes you are making when pulling a flag. This one looks fairly good. I have to say Metamorphosis left side of the map is very, very empty. And this is going to cost them. But Priority can definitely turn this one around with pulling. But Villain is not getting that read instead to using a Viking OD or not. I don't know what he used. He's shooting at least and is returning that flag. Sanguine still pulling that flag that was still there. And that's going to be a capture for RYZEN, and they are really stepping into the first part of getting Gladiator here. This is one of those breakthrough rounds of this game if they can manage to win or tie here, and that's really looking likely right now. Yeah, they don't have to Photoshop Gladiator on their tanks anymore after this. If they did, I don't know if they did.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, not sure. There's a push being made here by 223 and also Eden, but a lot of people on Death there. Anywhere going to be using a good overdrive. Ooh, does connect nearly with the wall there, but a counter OD from default, but still not enough manpower to get that flag out of the base. 322 is going to be using, but it doesn't see Sanguine and Bacho uses as well. So a bit of connect four back and forward, but you know.
Yeah, that the Hunter OD totally stopping the 223's Viking OD there. And yeah, it was a bit expected as well by Sanguine to use there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that being said, I hope you have a good night. I gotta go, but Best luck to both these teams and enjoy the stream.
Yep, thank you for tuning by.
See you soon.
With that being said, guys, we are in the fourth round and potentially the round, penultimate round, I should say. It is RYZEN definitely showing up right now. Priority and Basho stopping that pull from happening. Two minutes for Metamorphosis to make this a tie and at least have an opportunity. But they really know that they have to win this round. Because the next round will be very difficult to win. Oh, the tunnel's being used. That's something that doesn't happen very frequently. It's Echo pulling through the tunnels, and that can give RYZEN the final capture here on Iran, and also will claim this rounds for forever. You claim every round forever, but you know what I mean. It's not turnable anymore. With 1 minute on the clock and this return, it's still possible to get a tie here from Metamorphosis. They have to be really, really quick though, and time is ticking so low. They have no one that's pushing towards the base besides Eden right now that's pulling through the base. Sanguine joining at a good position though, but range on that turret is not really great. Basho now pulling in 38 seconds on the clock, so definitely still time to go towards the capture point of the flag. Villain is getting that return. 29 seconds. Eden needs to do something magical here, and that's pulling and returning, and that isn't the case. And with that being said, RYZEN has won this round, and RYZEN will play red base in the first round of Molotov. With a win on a tie, with a win or a tie on Molotov, they have won the round and the game. And with that, they have won Gladiator. So it's looking really great for RYZEN on Molotov here in the upcoming fifth round. But I am really scared about writing down scores at the moment because this match has been really filled with esports checker issues. I am scared of confirming the score. So let's quickly wait if there isn't something happening like that. And oh, oops, that's not supposed to happen. And then we can confirm what. Jeez, now I'm out of it. But let's wait until we can confirm the score. That's what I was trying to say. So I'll be back with you guys when we are on the Molotov map. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are on that 5th round. Here on the first round on of Molotov, 5th round of the game, and it's RYZEN starting from the red base, the better base by far. This is the most uneven map in the Thank You Online matchmaking esport pool, and this gives RYZEN all the advantages they need to win it here, because a tie will be enough. METAMORPHOSIS will need something magical to turn it around, and something magical would not hopefully start with the tech pass, but it's priority picking that flag first, and I will not be not expecting a tech pass. Oh. Don't call me out like that, Yarkov. Yeah. This game, I play it quite a bit. I hope my finances were hided. That is the most important part, but the clips is already being taken, I think. Although it doesn't really look that's extreme. But I'm legend 140 something indeed, 30 million XP. Yeah, that's quite a high rank. But there are people a lot higher than me, so I don't have to feel guilty. Do I? Bro, I'm leaking all kinds of stuff here. But that's because I'm solo casting. I'm just so not thinking about that I have also the stream running, and then you're starting to forget about things, like turning off in-game chat, like I did a second ago. But yeah, that's on me. I'm very sorry to everyone that has problems because of that. And for leaking my in-game name, yeah, that's already on the screen below. So what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I hope something magical happens in Vegas, Yarkov. Indeed. I have no idea what we are talking about. All I have to say is to. Next week we will have to wake up quite early. That's the hint I'm dropping. 9 minutes to go here, and it's going to be a very crucial round here for RYZEN, because they are so close to unlocking Gladiator, an achievement that they can really be proud of. And for Metamorphosis, it is really starting to look like once again a technical defeat could cost them a game, and this time it would directly cost them the paint as well, because they are in this scoreline and not in a 2-3 scoreline. Am I saying that correctly? Not in a 2-2 scoreline, I should say, because of them having esport checker issues in that second round. And now with only a tie, RYZEN is winning this match. So currently RYZEN has won the match. Metamorphosis needs a capture. I hope they will play at least a bit offensive, because this map doesn't really see a lot of offensive plays by the blue team. It will definitely be interesting to see how they play, and they should just go for it. You know, you are in the opportunity to do something, then give it a shot. If you win this match, I don't know how, but if you win, then you are definitely the favorite, because you have back-to-back red base rounds from then on. So it's definitely not the moment yet for Metamorphosis to give up. But yeah, RYZEN has one hand on the trophy here and one hand in that legend stage, or one leg, whatever you want to say. Is looking really good for that team. But they have not gotten capture yet, so it's still only a one flag game at the moment. And Eden is the first player to really have an attempt at pulling the flag for Metamorphosis from the blue base. Now behind the building, grenade from 2-3 flying in to buy some space here for Eden. Villainous really eyes on that flag carrier there. And two people are being focusing on the flag. That means that the own base is a bit more empty. And Setu can make use of that situation by pulling here. Bacho already used his OD. It was a nice one, but not on the flag carrier. Setu really close of capturing that flag. And now Sanguine will take over. No one here to stop him. And that's RYZEN in a 1-0 lead, and this Metamorphosis right now needing 2 captures to claim a 6th round. It's starting to fall apart for that team. Such an unlucky run they have had this major challenger stage, and the unfortunate moments keep happening in the final game of their season. At least if they can not pull something magical off here, and I don't believe in magic, so RYZEN, yeah, they have won this match if everything stays normal, you know. Still Metamorphosis giving it a shot here, touching the flag, but not able to pull it. Eden once again in the offense. Eden definitely doesn't want to give up. He's playing that left side bridge all the time right now, just pushing in and pushing in, trying to break through that 3-man defense right now. Seto and RYZEN pulling another flag, but priority focusing on the right player there. Turning now around again to villains, doing a good job at delaying that right side. But right now, there are a lot of players from RYZEN in the attack. This is why the red base is so good, because Sanguine is already nearly halfway through that capture point, and is very easily accessible for RYZEN. But this time it will be priority that is claiming that return, and that return keeps them in the game. Echo shooting towards priority. Yeah, down to the last 4 minutes, overdrive box is dropping. That's a nice grenade by Echo. Forcing Basho to go left side, delaying. 2-3 right now. Pulling the flag, 1 HP, and he's over the bridge. This is very close to a successful capture by Metamorphosis right now, while playing from that blue base. This should be the first half of their magic moment, if they can manage to capture this one. And they do! So we are back to a tie. RYZEN, I don't know, that doesn't really look good for them. And with this scoreline, they still win the game. So it's definitely still very, very tricky for Metamorphosis, but they have proven that they can capture while playing from the blue base. And this match has not been played yet. It can still go both ways. Very unexpected to see a capture by the Metamorphosis team, but Eden just doesn't want to give up. He doesn't like losing. Who does? But Eden definitely doesn't like losing, and he's playing so offensive here. And after all those pulls, they just break through, and RYZEN not able to defend. 3 minutes on their clock. Anywhere overdrive. Priority overdrive. Priority OT can be used on that bridge, maybe, to give a lot of space to Metamorphosis on the pool. You see that they are playing so offensive for our blue team on this map. Basho now pulling priority. Ooh, that is a nice OD if Basho could stay alive, but that was a bit too positive. Nice communication there, priority picking up that overdrive again, so they can run this again. This is great communication by Metamorphosis here in the last 2.5 minutes of their tournament, if nothing changes. That's how important this is for these teams. This tournament is Gladiator, 2.5 minutes away for RYZEN, and Metamorphosis can have, for them, a bad season if they don't manage to turn this around in a magical way. So it's the highest pressure moment of the season for both of these teams. It's Echo trying to prevent anything strange from happening in the last minutes here, trying to relieve a bit of pressure by pulling the flag, but that's a return. How was that immediately returned? Did Echo drop off the map? I think he did. Yeah, that's something I'm not very used to see. But yeah, the flag was instant return because it dropped towards a self-destruction spot. hovering hulls can really go over a bit of empty ground, and flag drop is always on the same place of your tank. If that tank is positioned, if that position of the tank is positioned above a self-destruction zone, the flag will just insta turn. Accu now pulling the flag. Repair kit being used, so he's out of repair kit. Anywhere can use here as overdrive. Talking about Arid OD, nice assistive OD here by Sanguine, giving Accu so much space. And this capture is the final nail in the coffin, to be honest, here for Metamorphosis. It's down to the last minute, and they need 2 more captures. So with this capture, RYZEN really proving that they are worthy of Glady Paint and closing this round down. And this game will always be a game of what if, because the what if the Armor game in Highland, and the what if that second round we had no esport checker issues. So many unfortunate moments for Metamorphosis, and at the end it will cost them. They will go home with Gladiator, or with with Lucky 7, and it's RYZEN going home with Gladiator, and this is something that they will definitely think about in the future, because there was more in it for Metamorphosis. They put up a show. It was one of the showmakers here in this challenger stage, but that doesn't give you a reward. What does give you a reward is winning the 5th round here, and it's RYZEN going towards that legend stage. Massive congrats to them for Glady Paint, and I just hope to see Metamorphosis back in the next season, because these rankings as well, they have been an interesting team, and it is definitely not a nice way to leave this challenger stage for them, and I hope that they can come back from this. Okay, with that being said, congrats to RYZEN for Glady Paint and for going towards that Legends stage. Hope to see more from them in that stage, and that will be a bit less easy. This was already quite difficult, but that Legend stage, the top 8 teams will meet the 8 teams that have going towards the challenger stage, and that top 16 will fight for 8 playoff positions. So there's still a lot of Thank You Online to go, and tomorrow we have the last game of the challenger stage. I wanted to end the challenger stage here. I want to say we will be back in a few days, but we are back tomorrow with Amor versus Help. Winner of that will fill the 8th spot of the teams that will go through. So important match as well. Even same as this one, to be honest. Same scoreline, of course. And it started to get late, so I have to end the stream here. I'm starting to waffle a bit too long. Thank you so much for tuning in, and hope to see you back tomorrow, 17 UTC on the EN2 channel. Good night.